All right, welcome to the second review of the evening. Up this time is Chenso Club. Aliens are attacking. Who will save us? Chenso Club will. Using chainsaws, hammers, and the aliens' own life force against them, these fearless warriors will pulverize enemies on their way to victory. Go solo, go co-op, go hack those aliens in this action-packed, side-scrolling platform brawler. All right then. So this game was assigned to Petty for review. So over to him for the details.
So, do you like Mega Man Zero? Because this is very similar to some of the Mega Man Zero games.
The answer to that is actually no. I don't really like Mega Man Zero.
I
Mm.
generally do, although I'm not great at getting super high performance out of it.
Well, it's rather I don't like the Cyber Elf upgrade.
Well, you don't. It's basically this without those upgrade things.
It took a while to get that system right. It's pretty good in 3, though.
Your
Yeah,
Four isn't bad.
your like quote unquote upgrades. You lose them when you die.
yeah. 2 was something, all right. Anyway,
So yeah, you can play as, I believe there are 5 playable characters that you unlock every level. You start off with a character named Blue, who's just kind of an android,
uh, okay,
and
God,
then
this art is giving me very how to draw manga 2000
yeah,
vibes.
that some of the art is fine, but then some of it takes a turn to not great, to put it charitably.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh.
the third panel up there, that's
Yeah.
fine. Even the clock tower is fine, but that large one on the last page was, oh no, you
Skinny
know.
you're drawing, mate.
So here is your, I guess, stage. Um, you basically clear each screen and go to the next.
Is this programmed for the ZX Spectrum?
Maybe.
Anyway.
Um, yeah, you have various attacks. You have your light attack. You have by default a single dash, but you can upgrade that. You have a special, and it also has various different directions. Like if you do like an up special, like in Smash, you will do a aerial maneuver. Down mid-air does this like chainsaw flip. Down on the ground causes you to ride your chainsaw sword.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you go off the wrong side of the screen, you get like kind of like a Smash Brothers KO and you take a point of damage.
Mm.
Um, and that's kind of um Blue's basically MO. Uh, you can dash through some hazards and or use get a little more height. Um, some of the down attacks, like there is Carmine, who their weapon is a hammer, and most of their specials are like an AoE clear.
Mm.
Like the down special is a bidirectional shockwave. The just like pointing in one direction is a single direction shockwave that goes a little farther. because obviously it's, one shockwave.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing with the other characters, they are not as mobile as Blue. So it's definitely one of those pick your poison. You can hit a little harder as Carmine, but you don't move as well.
Hmm.
And honestly, like, the kind of basic gameplay of the game is fine. My problem with the game is there's a lot of, like, you either have to get a lot of a lot of buffs and stuff, or somehow be better at the game than the game will let you be. You have no way to deflect shots, so if the screen just becomes full of bullets, you only get one dash on, like, I think it's like a 2-second cooldown, unless you get more dash power-ups. So if there's a bunch of stuff on screen, you're kind of screwed.
Hmm.
You can kind of get, if you have any of these shield power-ups, you can get more health, like kind of like a health rebate when you get hit. So like some of the health balls will fly away and you can pick them back up, a la Sonic style. But and like something I don't really understand about Blue is there are times that she just kind of starts glowing when you use certain attacks, but it's never explained what that does. If that's like a boost, if it's just cosmetic.
Hmm.
So, and then there are also like random events throughout the levels. Like this one is the spin the wheel. You spin it, you can get a prize.
You spin the wheel, you make the deal.
I mean, basically. And I think okay, never mind. My prize did get a little stuck. Yeah, this game does have some bugs.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, you can kind of see now where it's falling down. It didn't before. And then each of these prizes I get, or these power-ups, they last until I die. But that it is important because it's until you die. So you can actually keep them going through multiple levels if you're good enough.
Oh, okay. That doesn't necessarily go without saying.
That's why I did mention that, because there are some games where it does reset every level. And then there is also bonus stages. This one, you kill all enemies.
Hmm.
And you can kind of notice something weird with Blue's, like especially upward slash. It's a thrust, not a swing. So if I'm not directly under something to either side of what I'm facing, I may not be able to hit them, and repositioning is hard. And then my little power-up thing, it's a boomerang, and it reloads after a certain amount of kills. So that's kind of an interesting take for sub-weapons. And here I'm getting different I'm getting multiple prizes because of my performance in the minigame. There's the poison, so my attacks will do damage over time. I get a friend, which this specific one will just kind of shoot out randomly where the enemy was when it fired. So it doesn't lead shots, it shoots to where the enemy was standing when it chose to fire. And then there's a dash speed up, so now my dash is a little faster. I think it might have also taken a little bit off of the dash's cooldown time, but it's still interesting. The there is a ability on this that gives you a second dash. It kind of looks like a jetpack. It's the thing that I'm standing in front of right now. The dash up gives you an additional dash. Oh, time stop. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And that you can only have one, I guess I can call it a sub-weapon every time. And then there's also things that increase your knockback done to enemies. There's ones that, god damn it, that is a problem. There is no cooldown when you pick up weapons, so you can just be kind of stuck where you're picking up a weapon you just dropped. And yeah, like, the game is okay. My problem is it wants you to be more precise than it will let you be. Oh, and here's the shop that I was looking for earlier. The shop, you pay with blood. Your health, you see up at the top left of the screen.
Yeah.
That is
apparently,
also...
Apparently, this game's sense of humor dates from 2006 as well.
Yeah.
Feel Happy Tree Friends vibes here.
Kind of. But yeah, you can use your HP to buy stuff. I'm playing on casual because this game is very hard. So that's why I have 200 HP. I tried playing on even hard and normal, and there's just... It's not a fun experience to play. If you're just looking for like a casual run on the lower difficulties, it's okay. If you want to like try and do the harder difficulties, I would not recommend it. The music is fine. I only got the one other character, and she plays okay, but she's even less maneuverable than oh, well then. She's even less maneuverable than Blue here. So it's something to keep in mind if you like, action and maneuverability. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. There are just like other random events. At the end, there is a boss. These fortune tellers, so far I've seen two. One makes you deal more damage, but you take more damage. And then there's one that makes everything dark. So
I have a hard time seeing an upside to that one.
If you clear an amount of the level with either of the fortune teller mode things activated, you get prizes. So they're more of like extra challenge for extra reward. And like sometimes you get like attack up, more dash increases, stuff like that. Also, you can, if you have decent knockback, you can actually throw enemies out of the, I guess we can call it play area, like you can in Smash, and just kill them outright. Some of the enemies do different things. And yeah, God damn it. And that's another one of those times where my lack of maneuverability screwed me, because I can only dash in 4 directions. Up, down, left, and right. Yeah, and the defense up, you get an extra health thing whenever you get hurt. And then there is a healing potion. So I can use that to basically heal up a little bit, which that's fun. Especially because you use your health as currency. And here I got to the end of the I guess, fortune teller's trial. So I got some buffs. I got a like orbiting saw and another health buff. I think it's possible, if you're good enough, to get enough health buffs that you're actually spitting out more health than you're losing. You just need to get the health orb back. So that's kind of funny. And yeah, here we are at the boss. Yeah, you can kind of see the dichotomy of art just through the first 5 here. We go from to kind of to alright to alright. And then, like, I wouldn't say there's even a very good story here. It's your aliens are invading story, so, you know. I think we have probably seen that a few times in our gaming careers. Just a few.
Invaders, possibly from space.
Yeah. And now here is the boss. Oh, look, we fight death. How many times have we fought death? I'm pretty sure we can count. We would need like 6 hands to count that at this point.
And yet, death will win in the end.
Yeah.
Unless we break the second law of thermodynamics.
Indeed. But that's not for this podcast.
No. That's either for philosophy or engineering.
Or both. Philosopheering. Oh god, this is actually a double phase. And then you can, when you defeat them, you get 2 different, like, power-ups you can get. You can get power-up or health-up. And then I unlocked Plum. Plum, I believe, is your, like, ranged attacker. And now we kind of have the bonus section where you're kind of fending off. I don't even know what you'd call these things. Fans? It's weird. You get followers for this version of Twitter called Chirp. I have no idea what this, like, 2 means. I don't know if it's supposed to be a level of some kind, or just, like, like, how long the run's been going. And here, oh, chirp, not chip, but yeah. Here you can get, like, kind of meta upgrades. Because, well, this isn't necessarily a roguelike. You do lose your main upgrades when you die. So these are kind of like a more permanent. And like the purple one, I believe, add them to your like the item pool and shops. Or these might just all just be adding them to the shop item pool. I'm not sure. There's no way I can see what I have, and they don't really explain it well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a game. If you kind of like janky older style games, you might enjoy this. But like, I can definitely see it turning off people. So I guess on that note, what are we looking at price-wise, Adam?
Oh, let me see here. It is clocking in at a robust $9.99. So $10.
If watching me play this game has not turned you off, you could probably swing it for 10. Music's okay. Art could use some touch-up, but it's also a style, so I've definitely seen worse. I don't know. What are your guys' questions or comments or concerns?
Nothing that I haven't already commented about.
Yeah, it looks decent to me, but I haven't played it, so
That's kind of the thing. Like, if you just saw this in motion, you'd be like, "Hey, that's a pretty cool game." But if you actually get to play it, it has the kludginess of some of the older school that people think everything is like super tight back in the day. It was not.
Mega Man Zero was pretty tight.
I think I just triggered something in Adam.
No, I'm watching a series called Fama Daily. I can tell you there was a lot of rough shit on the Famicom.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, yeah, this definitely harkens back to what could be decent back in the day, but also the hefty amount of jank.
Yes. Who's so gay.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Maybe that's so gay.
Maybe. It's definitely not like, I wouldn't recommend playing, if you have the option to play this or like one of the Mega Man Zero games, go play Mega Man Zero. If you've already played through all of the Mega Man Zero games and looking for something that's okay, this could possibly fill that itch. But if you're looking for something truly spectacular, it is not here.
Okay, then. So, yeah, I think that'll about do it for Chenso Club here. Be sure to tune in after the break as Galax will be covering Technicity.